I am from Auckland, and today I have brought a range of large Lego sets. Nothing specific, but just a bunch of different sets, to be fair.
What got you into these ginormous sets?
Basically finishing the small sets too quickly. I decided that I wanted to go onto the big sets and actually work on. I still buy small sets, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy something that I can work on over the space of a week and go back to after I finish work. So that's my. I like collecting the big sets.
It's also special because these are some of the biggest sets Lego has ever made.
Yep. No, they are. I've probably got the top 10 largest sets. They're not all here, of course, but I do much prefer the big sets, of course. Yeah.
Should we take a look at the first set, which
Yeah,
is
Hogwarts.
Which is the second biggest set that was ever built.
Mm-hmm. No, it's an awesome set. I love it. It took me about probably 4 or 5 days. Every night, sort of working a bit away on it. My boy is a big Harry Potter fan, so that's why I got into it, and he loves it.
Yeah. And it looks cool from the outside, but when you look inside, it's better.
Give me your camera. Come with me. As you can see, you've got the Great Hall, the swivelling staircase, or whatever they bloody call it. Some other bits, and some other bits. But it is pretty cool inside, isn't it? If you're a Harry Potter fan, and you know what you're looking at, you'll probably be able to tell me what these are, to be honest.
Yes. Yeah, and also this is up to nano figure scale, so
correct.
Yeah, if it was to minifigure scale, how long do you think it would take you to build it?
If it was minifigure scale, I'd say it would be bigger than this row of tables. So I'd probably say I'd still be going at it right now if I bought it on the same day. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
It's too big. Yeah. It would be good.
And moving to the other set, we have the carousel, which is a great set.
I love the theme park stuff, and our friend over on the other table over there has got the other sets. But I'm a big fan of the theme park stuff. I think it's really cool. I like my big thing with sets, and this is probably why I like the big sets so much, is just you can get such different details into them. And to me, this one was just so different. I loved it.
Yeah.
Difficult build though, tricky build, I must say.
Yes. How many pieces is in the whole thing?
How many people come with it?
Pieces.
Oh, pieces? Oh, I couldn't tell you. It'd be a good 2,500, I'd say.
Yes.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah. And also, for the next one, the Joker.
The Joker Manor. This is it's another one of the larger sets, of course. I like it because it's just so quirky. It's just different than anything else that I own. So I really enjoy putting these types of sets together.
Yeah. And should we take a look on the other side?
Yeah. Give me your camera. I'll have a quick look. Hey, come this way. Whoa. So in here we have. You can see the back end. So it's the inside of the Joker Manor. We have some pretty cool stuff there. There's Batman's music room. We have the kitchen where he makes his lonely dinners, and then in the microwave is actually the lobster from the Batman, the Lego Batman movie. Over here we have his lonely movie theatre where he watches movies by himself. But then of course the whole place has been taken over by the Joker, so we have a massive Joker face in there. Awesome set. I absolutely love the set. The more I look at it, the more I like it.
Yes. And now moving to a new set, which is quite famous for its face, the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it's the Apocalypseburg set from the Lego Movie 2. Again, I like it because it's just so different. It's so quirky. It's not a normal building. It's not square. You're working with different angles. You're working with different pieces. And you're working with some really colourful bits, So I really enjoyed building this one. I like the Lego movies. I'm a big fan. So for me, this was a no-brainer. This was quite an easy one to take on and do.
Yeah, and it's also a good time for Lego to make new pieces, which sand green. So like these sausages.
You're loving those sausages.
Yes. Yes. And also you see mohawks, which are only from the minifig series.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
this
right.
time you can get them involved in the Hogwarts.
No, it's cool. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm a big fan of these crazy sets, something that's a bit different.
Yeah. And moving to the next one, which is a huge one, which also is number 4 on the list of the top 10 biggest sets. The Ghostbusters fireman station.
The old Ghostbusters HQ. Yeah, this is an awesome set. Again, something a bit different. It is just a building, but there is so much going on inside of it that's what makes it worthwhile. I'm a big fan of the movies. I'm an old man, so I remember the movies when they came out. I don't suppose you would, of course, but no, great set. I like putting this one together, and I hadn't seen it in a little while before I pulled it out for the show, so it was actually really cool for me to get it out and see it again and have a look at it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
I do like it.
And moving to the next one, the Simpsons.
The Simpsons house and the KwikEMart.
Yes. Yep.
I've had these for a while actually. One of those sets that you put together and just don't take apart. My kids love them because they're essentially glorified dolls houses. Really colourful. Really keep them entertained. You know, I'm a big fan of the Simpsons too, so. You've got to have them in your collection, really, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know?
And also inside it shows the whole thing.
I'll open it up, eh? Let's have a look. So we've got the whole house here. And if I just watch this, it'll break. Oh, there we go.
You can see down there that it's the famous. I'm not sure if you can see it. The couch.
There's the sofa in there. Yep, the sofa. I did have all the other pieces out a minute ago, but they are away. There's the TV, and there's a vacuum cleaner that goes with it. There's all sorts of stuff. It's just a really cool little set.
Yep. Yeah.
Really cool little set.
Yeah. And moving to the
KwikEMart.
KwikEMart.
The KwikEMart,
Yep.
which you will never see on The Simpsons anymore now.
Yes.
It's been the character Apu has been discontinued, and therefore we have no KwikEMart anymore. So this character is no longer on The Simpsons, and therefore his shop is no longer on The Simpsons either.
Yes.
But another really cool build, really colourful, lots and lots of little pieces, you know, and it's just a really good fun thing to put together.
Yes. Yes. And also moving to London, which where we have all 3 sets from London: the Tower Bridge, the Big Ben, and one of the most famous things,
the Route Master. Yeah, the Route Master buses they're called.
Yes.
Now I lived in London for 10 years. My partner's from London. You know, I used to see these iconic buildings, and I used to get on these buses as well when I was living there. So for me, this was an absolute no-brainer to have these sets in my collection. These are awesome sets, great sets to build. 100% recommend them.
Yes. And Big Ben. I also know the minifigures, which you said earlier that you can get them in London.
That's right. So the Royal Guard, the guy with the big beefeater hat on, he is from Hamley's toy shop in London, and Lester, the other guy with the bowler hat, he is from the Lego shop over there. So he's an exclusive figure to the UK market.
Yes, and also the new build, which is the bus, the red bus, which is very famous. And you also said something about Brixton.
Brixton is actually a place in London. It's not spelt like that. It's spelt with an X instead of the CK S in there. But Brixton's a very famous place in London, and I guess that's where they've got it from, you know. But it's pretty cool.
Yes. And now moving to the biggest set ever made until a few years ago, or a year ago.
Was it a few years ago now, wasn't it? It would have been.
What's it been at the new Falcon?
The new Falcon's bigger than this. Yeah, the new Falcon and Hogwarts. So this is third on the list, behind the UCS Falcon 75192 and of course Hogwarts, which we saw over there.
Yep.
Awesome build.
Yep.
Really repetitive.
And you might be thinking that this part is actually so hard to make, but you see that it's not that easy.
Nah, really
hard.
easy. It's literally just a case of making a square and then you're just adding bits on to make it look circular. You'd be surprised at how easy it is when you're making it.
Yes, and also there's a lot of these turn parts.
Yeah, the little turntables, aren't they?
Yeah.
They make a great effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get sore fingers putting them on though. You know that? You know, you're pushing them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for bringing this here, and we're hoping to see it next time.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, James.